Welcome back, dear listeners, to another thrilling episode of Legends Untold. I'm your host, Whimsical Amy, and today we travel deep into the heart of West Africa to uncover the tale of a boy born to rule, a boy who will overcome impossible odds to become the legendary founder of the Mali Empire. This is the story of Sundiata Keita, the Lion King of Mali. It begins in the early 13th century in the kingdom of Niani, where King Magan Khan Fatah ruled. One day, a mysterious hunter arrived at his court and prophesied that Magan would father a son, destined to become the greatest king Mali had ever known. But there was a twist. This child would be born of an unlikely woman. Enter Sogolon Kejo, a woman of extraordinary wisdom but marked by an unusual appearance. She became Magan's second wife and soon gave birth to a boy, Sundiata. However, when the boy was born, the kingdom whispered in doubt. Sundiata was crippled, unable to walk, and considered a disgrace. How could this child, mocked and shunned, possibly fulfill the prophecy? Sundiata's early years were filled with hardship. His father passed away and his stepmother, Sasuma, took control of the court. She resented Sundiata and Sogolon, belittling them at every turn. The boy once destined for greatness seemed to have been forgotten. But destiny is patient. One fateful day, Sogolon, weary of the constant humiliation, turned to her son and said, "Rise, my son. The lion must not crawl forever." Her words ignited a fire in Sundiata's heart, and with sheer determination, the boy gripped an iron rod, pulled himself upright, and took his first steps. The court gasped. The boy they had ridiculed was now a walking lion. As Sundiata grew stronger, a darker force loomed over Mali. Sumaguru Kante, the tyrannical king of Soso, began a reign of terror, conquering kingdoms and enslaving their people. Niani was not spared, and Sundiata and his family were forced into exile. But exile was not defeat. Sundiata used this time to forge alliances with neighboring kingdoms, rallying an army of warriors united by shared hatred for Sumgaru. His charisma, wisdom, and tactical brilliance began to shine, and soon the Lion King of Mali was ready to roar. In 1235, Sundiata faced Sumagaru on the plains of Kirina. The tyrant was said to wield dark magic, but Sundiata had strategy, courage, and a determined army. The battle was fierce, with the sound of clashing swords and war cries filling the air. Legend says that Sundiata wielded an arrow imbued with mystical power, striking Sumagaru and breaking his hold over Mali. Fact or fiction, the result was the same. The tyrant was defeated and Sundiata stood victorious. With his enemies vanquished, Sundiata returned to Niani and declared himself Mansa, King of Kings. He united the fragmented tribes and built the Mali Empire, a realm of prosperity and culture. Sundiata established laws, encouraged trade, and laid the foundation for cities like Timbuktu to flourish. One of his most enduring achievements was the creation of a council of elders, ensuring that governance was fair and inclusive, a testament to his wisdom. Sundiata's story doesn't end with his reign. Myths still surround his life even to this day, painting him as a hero touched by the divine. It said he could summon animals to fight alongside him, and that his strength came from ancestral blessings, and that he ruled with the courage of a lion. His legacy is woven into the fabric of West African history, not just as a king, but as a symbol of resilience. From a crippled boy to a warrior king, Sundiata Keita's journey reminds us that greatness is not where you start, but how you rise. And that's it, my dear listeners. Remember, it doesn't matter where you start from. It matters how far you're willing to go and how determined you are willing to rise. Until next time, I remain your host, Whimsical Amy. Goodbye.